Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a wonderful post-cycling yoga stretch out for you plan. I'm really excited. I am a very avid cyclist, and actually yesterday I went on a long ride, so I need this just as much as you. It's a cyclist, but again this practice is for everyone. We'll be focusing on tight legs, hips, and even opening in the chest. But yes, a super big focus on calves, quads, and glutes. So when you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. Let's get straight into it today. So coming onto our hands and knees, spreading the fingers wide, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Let's send this left leg back. Tuck the toes under and then rock forwards and backwards, sending the heel of the left foot back into the space behind us, getting into the calf muscle here of the left leg. And we don't want to be sinking into the arms, right? Really pushing the ground away with the hands. Beautiful. Let's come back to center and swap sides. So right leg behind us, tuck the toes under, and then again rocking forwards and backwards. We'll be spending a bit of time on the knees here actually. So if you do have sensitive knees, feel free to just give me a pause and go get a blanket or a cushion to put under your knees. Okay, and let's come back to center. From here, tuck the toes under, sit the bum back onto the heels, and then we're going to walk the palms of the hands on the quads, just giving them a bit of a kneading, a bit of a massage here. And then as we make our way up, finding a sense of lightness in the front body as we ground through the back body. Maybe bring the shoulders back and down, relaxing on the heels. Let's bring our hands to our heart, giving our toes a bit of a stretch out here as well. Let's take an inhale, shine the heart forward, stretch out the chest, and exhale, come back to tabletop. Untuck the toes, and then bring the knees back to hip width apart, in case they'd come together. From here, we're going to ground the hands into the mat and lift the knees to hover off the ground, so the tops of the feet into the earth. We'll pause here for 2 breaths. Perhaps we can start to send the bum a bit higher. So this is quite dynamic and challenging. If you're just hovering, that's absolutely perfect, giving our ankles and tops of the toes a stretch out, and slowly release. Beautiful. Let's walk the hands forwards, squeeze the elbows into the body as we shift the weight forward, and then slowly lower down onto the mat. I've come a bit too far, I'm going to come back. Okay, from here, bend the left knee, grab the foot with the left hand, and see if you can bring that foot towards the bum. Juicy quad stretch. Our quads take so much when we cycle, when we're on our bikes. So it's good to give them all the love that they need. Okay, let go again. Let's swap sides. Bend the right knee, grab the foot, and see if you can bring that foot a bit closer to the bum. Continue to breathe here. It's really important to bring our focus on the breath as we stretch the body, sending the breath to the muscles that are working. And release. Amazing. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push yourself back to tabletop, and then in your own time find your downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, push into the hands, and the bum towards the sky. Downward dog is my absolute favorite. Let's give our legs and feet a bit of a paddle, stretching out the hamstrings in the legs as we send the tailbone towards the sky. Seeing if we can melt the heart a little bit towards the earth. Okay, find some stillness in your downward facing dog. And then let's bring the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee. Really push the left foot into the mat to bring ourselves up. Beautiful. So here normally in this lunge pose we encourage to soften the hips. Actually here we're going to keep the hips over the right knee this time. And see if you can find a tuck in the tailbone to open not just the hip flexor on the right side, but also the quad on the right side. Beautiful. Let's bring this left hand to the hip. Inhale, full circle, right arm to the side, up towards the sky. Then find a little stretch in the right side body as we send the head and the right hand towards the left. Oh, I'm a bit wobbly. One more breath here. And slowly come back to center. Let's send the hips and tailbone behind us. Lengthen the front leg, toes towards the face. And perhaps we take a gentle fold forward. Deep hamstring stretch here. I can never get enough of these. Amazing. Let's shift the weight forward, bend the front knee, and then toe heel this left foot to the outside of the mat. Soften the hips down to the earth, and then see if we can come onto the knife edge of this left foot, sending the left knee out to the side. And perhaps we keep both hands on the mat. Perhaps we're able to really ground this right hand into the earth. Keep a lift in the body as we place this left hand on the inside of the left knee, just not pushing too much or forcing, but perhaps a gentle, soft encouragement to this side. Feel it in the IT band here on the outside of the left thigh. Find a bit of softness if you can in your breath, in your body. And slowly come back to center. Let's find our downward facing dog in our own time. Grounding the knuckles of the hands into the earth. Send that bum towards the sky. Release the breath. Let's give our legs another little wiggle, paddling of the feet, bending the knees. And then we'll do this on the other side. So right foot in between the hands when you're ready. Drop this left knee, back knee down. And again, we stay on top of the left knee as we find a gentle tuck in the tailbone to encourage the hips forward. Beautiful. Find your foundation before you bring this right hand to the right hip, and inhale, full circle this left arm up and over towards the right side. This is a bit of a balance challenge as well. Keep squeezing the bum, sending the hips forward, and slowly come back to center. This time we send the tailbone back, lengthen the front leg, toes towards the face, perhaps a gentle fold forwards. Amazing. Can't believe it's taken me so long to do a cycling video. I love cycling. And I always need a good stretch after. Okay. Let's again shift the weight forward, bend the front knee, and then we're going to toe heel this right foot out to the side this time. Soften the hips to the earth. And again, perhaps we're able to come into the knife edge of this right foot. I'm just going to tilt so you can see me. And then send the right knee out to the sides. Let's find a lift in the chest so we're not scrunching forwards. And again, possibly we lift the right hand to gently encourage this right knee out to the sides a little bit. Soft body, soft breath, soft mind. Amazing. Come back to center, and then in your own time, make your way to your downward facing dog. Fabulous. Last little paddle of the feet before we make our way down onto the mat. And when you're ready, drop the knees. Let's keep the hips lifted this time. Bring the hands onto the lower back, fingertips facing up. And as you inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest up towards the sky. Send those hips forward, squeeze the bum, big opening in that front side body that's so closed off, not just in cycling, but in daily life, right? One more breath here. Big, big inhale. Activate the front body to hold the spine. And exhale. Release. Beautiful. Hands on the earth. And let's bring that bum down onto the mat. So, we are going to get a little bit playful and groovy. Let's, so feet flat on the mat, knees bent. We're going to bring this left hand behind us, fingertips facing the side, and then lift the left foot and grab the foot with the right hand on the outside or inside. I find it more comfortable on the outside of the foot. And then from here, we're going to shift the weight backwards and give our glute that's juicy. I'll glute a little massage by rocking forwards, backwards, side to side. Perhaps you come onto the forearm of the left arm. Just have a little wobble. Perhaps you totally wobble. That's absolutely fine. Be playful. See what feels good, and maybe you find a sweet spot and you stay there. Okay. From here, let's lengthen the right leg, shift the weight of the body up, and place the left ankle just in front of the right knee, on top of the right knee. Beautiful. Allow this left knee to just fall out, and maybe you stay here, right toes towards the face. Maybe this is enough for you. Heart space over pelvis, head over heart space. Find a lightness in the body, or maybe you take a gentle fold forwards. Again, finding softness in the breath. So here, not only are we accessing the hips, the back, and outside of the left thigh, but also that right hamstring. One last time. And gently come back up. Okay. Let's bring our hands behind us, feet flat on the mat, knees up. We're going to come to a reverse tabletop this time. So ground the hands into the earth, push the feet into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, squeeze the bum, open the front body. Shine to the sky, the stars. Open your body. Beautiful. Slowly release back down. Okay. Let's come to that juicy glute stretch on the right. So right hand down. Let's flip the right foot, grab the foot with the left hand, and have a bit of a wobble around. Feeling playful. Noise is completely optional, depending on how it feels. Can't remember if I said in the intro, I went on a big cycle yesterday, so this feels amazing. This is really just for me. Thank you. And when you're done, let's come back up, drop the right foot on the mat. And we're going to keep our hands behind us, feet as wide as the mat. And let's drop the knees over towards the left. Send the right hip up towards the sky. And then back to center, both knees over towards the right side, this time left hip to sky. Moving and breathing together, if we can find that connection, breath to body movement, seeing where it feels good to inhale and exhale. Might you notice yourself sort of waddling forwards on your mat? That's absolutely fine. One more time. And slowly come back. Okay. Bring yourself, you don't have to. I'm bringing myself back to the center of my mat. And this time, let's bring the soles of our feet together, knees out to the sides. Our last little stretch in this flow today. Finding a beautiful hip opener inside of the thighs. Allow the hands to land wherever they land. And actually, although this seems quite an easy posture, it's quite deep. Magnus is coming. Hello. This might be the first time I'm meeting Magnus. Say hi to my puppy. So taking a moment here, really allowing the knees to fall out to the sides, taking a moment with your breath. Perhaps closing off the eyes. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Magnus did a big sigh. Should we all take his lead? Let's take a big inhale. Open the lips. Beautiful. One more moment here to be with yourself, be with your body, whether it's after a big cycle or a workout or just at the end of your day. Some gratitude for yourself for having come onto the mat and moved. Well done, team. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will see you very, very soon. Lots of love.